I don't even know where to start. My background look really messy. It's only you guys. These are my friends. These all know I'm a scruffy bitch. So, why do I feel like I need a nervy wee? Normally it's a nervy poo. This is a different type of nervy. Stacey's typing. Oh! Okay, Kaylee's asked for all details. What even is my life? What even is my life? Right, let's just go. Let's just go. Stacey just put, I'm going to absolutely knock you out if you don't just tell us what the hell's going on. Okay, let's begin. So, you all know I've been doing, I still don't even know how to explain this, right? You all know I've been doing this YouTube life for 10 years now. I started when I was just leaving school, just starting kind of A-levels. So I was 16, I'm 26 now. Although 25 if you take away the year of the pandemic, but I digress. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. On and off, never really consistent, which is definitely shown with my subscriber count, even though it's absolutely amazing. I could have been a lot further if I'd stayed at it and stuck at it over the years. But it's always been a hobby for me. YouTube has always been a hobby. It's always something that I dreamt would become a part-time job. And it's still something that I dream would become a part-time job. That isn't my news, just in case you were wondering that. I'm so sweating. So, an opportunity has come my way. And I applied for it, being, some would say, like, really not qualified for it at all. My YouTube stuff and my blog and my history of events and just everything that I've ever done over the past 10 years with my YouTube, I suppose has prepared me and got me to this position that I'm in now. So yeah, I still don't know what to do. I hate myself because I know I'm going to watch this back and edit it and be so pissed off at myself because I'll just be like, just spit it out. But anyways, a job opportunity came and I applied for it. It was advertised on Indeed and, no, I'm lying, LinkedIn. I'm too nervous. It was advertised on LinkedIn, and when I went to put my application in, there was already over 200 people that had applied for the job. And I thought, absolutely no way on this earth that I'm gonna get anywhere with this, but I will kick myself if I don't try. So I completely changed my CV because my CV is very mental health therapist based, so I jazzed it up. I completely changed my CV back to my more makeup side of things, like what I used to have as a CV back when I worked at Benefit, and when I was a counter girl, when I worked at Glam, when I was a counter girl there as well. And I got through to the next round and I was shortlisted to the next round, and the next round was to basically create a TikTok for the job. For the job role, so create a TikTok and not post it on like on my TikTok myself, but send it to them like privately through email, and I got through that round. And then it came to the interview. So I had a virtual interview. I managed to take a bit of time off work to be able to do it. I prepped, I painted my face, I wanted them to look at me and be like, this bitch can do makeup. I mean, Lucy level makeup, not like makeup artist makeup, but she can do it. Like, she can paint a face. So, painted my face, and I didn't think it'd happen because the job is remote, so the job is working from home. However, they are based in London, so it was something that I was a bit worried about because I was thinking, am I going to be able, because it just requires some travel to London, And I was thinking, am I going to be able to do it? I've done travelling to London before, it's not a problem. Is it going to be frequent though? And all that kind of stuff was going through my head. And I thought, you know what, Lucy, you'll just, if you even get this job, if you even get it, we'll deal with it when it comes to it. And I got a phone call and I got offered the job. So you're probably thinking, well, what is the job? Because I've been sneaky. I've given some little hints that might have made you think about it and put 2 and 2 together, but then again, you might have got 5 as well. So the job is called a content creator. So I've been making content for this company, and it was something that I could have done full time. However, I have worked my butt off over the last how many years at uni, doing my masters, doing my postgraduate course last year to be a qualified therapist, and I do mourn about my job, but I absolutely love it. I really do enjoy being a therapist. I find it really rewarding, but very draining. And I always said that I would love to have an equal split between my YouTube side of things and my heart's pounding and my therapist, mental health qualification side of things. So it has been agreed with my HR at my current job. My heart is pounding. It's been agreed with my HR for me to drop down to 3 days, and it's been agreed with the other company I'm getting emotional, for me to do 2 days with them, working remote, and some trips to London when they need me. And the job is the company that I'm going to be working for. I can't even say the words. I want you to think of the brand that we always joke about, and I always joke saying they should employ me. And if you haven't clicked onto it by now, it's Revolution. I have a job, a contracted job with Revolution to create, oh my god, I can't even, to create content for them on TikTok, on their Instagrams. I'm going to be part of their content creation team. There was over 200 people that applied, and they employed 2 of us. I can't believe it. And it's crazy because, oh my god, this has been something that I have been like holding in to tell you for like way over a month. Oh my god. I still can't believe it, because yesterday my boss was begging me at work not to drop my hours, and I didn't think they were going to approve it, and I thought I was going to miss out on this opportunity. I didn't know what I was going to do if work said no. I didn't know what I would do, and work approved it, and I got my like in official writing last night. I've signed it, I've sent it over, I've signed my contract with Revolution, I've completed the first part of, that's what I needed my passport for, because I needed to give it to Revolution for me to start a contracted job with them. Like, not even just like I will pay to make a TikTok, a contracted 16 hours a week job with Revolution. Wow. I honestly bet you couldn't even guess this. I doubt you would have been able to guess this. Lizzie was kind of along the right lines, because she was like, well, if it's like job related, it's going to have to be like makeup related for us to all like be hyped about it. She went, so it's going to have to be like a makeup job. And I was like, So Lizzie was kind of on the lines. But yeah. So if you watched my TikTok that I did with the Revolution stuff, where I had the box and it was don't be a dummy one, where it's like, oh, what's it called, Tangled, from the Tangled movie, like mother knows best, that one, that was my entry for the job. So it took me like 2-3 hours to make that TikTok, and I put my all into it. I made sure every single brand of Revolution was featured in that video at some point in some stage, and that's what got me onto the next round. And then I had the interview. The interview went amazing, like absolutely amazing. Everyone's been so lovely, like absolutely lovely, like so nice and warm. And I'm going to be starting next week. I've got a full week off. So my hours drop next week from work, so I will technically be like 2 days down pay wise, because I'm not starting with Revolution until the week after. But Revolution, like what the fuck, like what the fuck, what is my life? What is my life? But yeah, I am officially employed by Revolution Beauty as a content creator to create TikToks and Instagram for their social media. Wow, never ever thought that would come out my mouth. I want to say thank you as well before I end this video, because if it wasn't for yous, one, I would never have pushed myself to create the content that I've made over the last year. When I met yous, I was in a very dark place. I was just coming out of a very dark place, and yous, like, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to show like my appreciation for yous, because yous took me out of such a lonely place, and like I ended up making loads of friends with yous. Like I count yous as friends, like I count yous as like best mates. Like yeah, I don't know, I just feel like if it wasn't for yous pushing me to push my makeup skills, to push my boundaries of my makeup, to push me to start spending money again, because I was in such a dark place before I created my Patreon, and before I kind of met Alex and met all of yous, and before all of that, because I was in such a dark place, I was saving money to get a house, so I was very strict to myself, and you kind of let me learn how to let my hair down again, and I hadn't done that for such a long time. And if it wasn't for yous watching my videos, if it wasn't for yous pushing me, motivating me, and just being so lovely and so supportive, not even just like YouTube wise, like with everything with my nana. Like I haven't opened Bryony's message yet, but I know she's messaged me just now about like normalising how I feel about not being ready to go through like my nana's belongings that was given to me after she passed, and like things that like cards I gave her, because she's a hoarder as well, cards I gave her when for like Christmas and birthdays and stuff. Like I got through so much because of yous. I got through hard uni assignments with your support. Like I don't think I could ever really put into words how much I appreciate yous, and I just want to say thank you for that, because I don't think I would have been, and I said this to my friend Ellie when we went to Nando's the other day. I said if it was, and I said it to Amber as well, if it was me this time last year, I would never have applied for that job. I would never have applied for it. I wouldn't have thought I had a chance. I don't ever think I had a chance now, but back then I wouldn't have even entertained the idea of it as well. So yeah, thank you, and I love and really appreciate you, and just your support that you give, and I just fucking adore you. So yeah, thank you. I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you in the group chat. Bye.